Right now we're looking at solving equations where there are variables on both sides of the equal sign. So here's our steps. First, we're going to use the distributive property. We will know if we have parentheses on either or both sides of the equal sign, then we'll stop and simplify. We'll combine like terms on either side of the equal sign. So we look at the left side of the equal sign. There are no like terms to be combined right here. Look at the right side of the equal sign. There are no like terms that you can combine here. So now our new step is move your variables all to the same side. Which side doesn't matter, but there are times where moving it one direction or the other might be more simpler for you to process. But technically you can move them in either direction. So since I see this negative 9x by itself over here, I'm going to move this x to the right side to join this other one. So this is 10 minus 4x. So this negative 4x is all together. So the inverse of subtracting 4x is to add 4x. So I'm going to add 4x to both sides using the addition property of equality. So I have 10 equals, and then negative 9x plus 4x is negative 5x. So that was moving the variables all to the same side. Now I'm going to isolate the variable. That just means get the variable by itself. So it is negative 5 times x. So I'm going to divide by negative 5. And so my answer is negative 2 equals x. Let's try the same thing with a problem that has a few extra steps. So remember, the first step is to distribute on either side of the equal sign if there's parentheses. So you see on the left side of the equal sign, there's definitely parentheses. So I'm going to distribute the 3. So I'm going to have 3 times 3x, which is 9x, and 3 times negative 4, which is negative 12. Now there's also parentheses on the right side, so I'm going to distribute here also. 1/4 times 32x, 1/4 times 32 is 8, so it's 8x, and 1/4 times 56 is 14, so it's 8x plus 14. So now combine like terms. On the left side, I can't combine these because they don't both have x's and they're not both constants. Same thing on the right side. So now I'm on to move your variables all to the same side. So I can either subtract the 9x on both sides or subtract the 8x on both sides. I'm going to choose to subtract the 8x. And my thinking there is that this would be easier on my brain if I kept my x's positive, if at all possible. And I know that if I subtract the 8x, 9x minus 8x is 1x, and I don't have to write the 1. So just keeping it positive is going to help me, just because personally I think it's easier to think about. It's not that it has to be done that way. You could have subtracted the 9x from both sides as you chose it to. So now isolate the variable, get x by itself. It's x minus 12. So the inverse of subtracting 12 is adding 12. So we will add 12 to both sides, and we get x equals 26.